probably won't do a Christmas project this year because of that, because I really want to get that done. But I do have some Christmas plans for next year. In fact, what I was going to do is I was going to come up with my top 25. This is going to be a year-long plan, but I was going to do my top 25 Christmas movies and specials, and then review one each day in December, which I think would be kind of fun. I don't think I'm going to get that done this year, though. I'll work on that for next year, but I think that would be a fun one to do if we could actually maybe do a whole community project with that.
Yeah.
Just like I wanted to do the 13 or 31 coolest Halloween things and then do one each day, but that was going to be a little extensive too. But we'll see. We'll see, y'all. All I can promise you now is new content coming, so check out the blog, please and thank you. And if you subscribe, you get the email alerts.
Ooh.
Indeed. Because I get the email alerts when my subscriptions post new content. All right, we have a what if segment you guys can submit to. All you got to do is give us a what if scenario. Doesn't even have to be wrestling related, and we'll try to tackle it. This one actually comes from Glenn. What if Eddie Guerrero had never passed away? So let's operate under the assumption that Eddie is still alive today in 2018. First things first, I think he definitely would have won the title in that triple threat they were booking.
He was going to win the title that next day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Batista was injured, and he was out, and Eddie was going to go in, and then he died the night before.
So yeah, I definitely think, I think that was a big mental issue that happened with the Benoit situation. Because some people do believe that Eddie's death did contribute to his mental instability. So I would say that we either still have Benoit, or he might be hurt, but he would definitely have gotten better help. I don't know if Eddie would still be actively wrestling right now, but he would definitely still be involved in some capacity.
Yeah, like he'd be running Lucha, or he'd be running a school.
Yeah, definitely have a school, performance center stuff for sure. We definitely would not have gotten the Vicky Guerrero character, that's for sure.
Oh, God.
And you know what? I think that actually would have been... I could actually consider that a negative, because I think her character was a positive in the long run. As annoying as she was, can you not think of a better heel at the time than Vicky Guerrero?
No, that's true.
She was damn good.
But she had go-away heat.
She did.
She had hate, not heat. That's how I always differentiate. Just like Stephanie McMahon has hate, not heat.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter how many times Stephanie McMahon gets bumped from an apron through a table, it's never going to be enough.
Yeah, so that's I think those would be the two biggest things. I think Eddie would have had a couple of runs as champion.
Oh, without a doubt, he would have run a few more times.
And
what does
I
this mean
think
for like Rey Mysterio.
I don't think Rey would have been world champion. I don't think they would have. And if he had eventually gotten that push, it would have been years later. I don't think we would have seen a Rey world champion that quickly. I also don't think Eddie would be in the Hall of Fame yet. Most likely, I don't. I think Eddie would be in the Hall of Fame maybe if he had retired, like in the 2010s. I think he would have gone in a year or two after. But if he was still pretty active, I don't think he would have been in there yet.
Correct.
But I think the biggest factor is that he probably would be a big help for people with addiction problems. I think he'd be a big motivational speaker there. He'd definitely be an ambassador. And absolutely, I believe in my heart we would still have Benoit. Because even with all of his mental issues, I think Eddie was a big rock for him.
I think Eddie was kind of like his magnet left there holding him to this planet.
Yeah. Well, that was the other thing. When Eddie died, it was also that was another big thing was he lost Black Hat Victor Marr, and there was another major death Oh, Johnny Grunge. Because those all happened in like a 3-month span. And that really affected Benoit because those were his idols. His idols and his friends and everything. You know, he lost two of his best friends, and then he lost his trainer and mentor. That'll screw anybody up mentally.
Yes, it will.
I also think there's a possibility Chavo would still be working for WWE.
Yeah, I mean, if Eddie was still there, I have no doubt that Chavo would be.
And Shaw wouldn't have been on Lucha Underground for their finale. She would be right now in the company, in the women's division.
Or she'd be in Lucha Underground anyway, because that's where Eddie is.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Alrighty, y'all. So, I think that pretty much covers it.
And also, Owen would still be alive and Shawn Michaels would be dead.
Because somehow it always comes back.
So, Vince has not been Googling recently. Sadly.
Yeah, it's almost time to retire that segment because it don't come up enough.
It doesn't come up enough. Or, as I've been doing, I just kind of push things back and review it. So here's what he's tweeted since November, because I haven't done the segment in November yet. He tweeted, "Did Shawn really come back after 8 years for this bullshit?"
Yeah.
He also tweeted wigs Shawn Michaels head size. So, or he Googled it, I should say. When WWE tweeted out, "Can you believe this? Shane McMahon is best in the world," he Googled, "Do the Saudis want a refund?" He Googled, "Can women get concussions too?" When Daniel Bryan and Brock got announced, he Googled how to make sure employees will get more concussions. Then he Googled, what the fuck is a broken face? And then finally, he retweeted himself from the 13th. "Who the fuck booked this Daniel Bryan bullshit vegan pussy ass champion, goddammit, Road Dogg?" When Bryan won the title.
Oh, Jesus.
So he's still tweeting. I just got to spread the stuff out. It can't be a weekly segment anymore. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do a Vince tweeting month in review.
Do it do it during pay-per-view reviews.
Yeah, exactly.
Or actually, we should probably do it we should do it on reviews. This way, you got anything after the fact. Because, like, who the fuck booked Daniel Bryan to beat Brock Lesnar?
Yeah, really. Finally, it's time to get to our points or consequences game that we play at the end of every podcast. For you new listeners, this is a game that was originally inspired by the At Midnight show hosted by Chris Hardwick on Comedy Central. Basically what we do is we give you a scenario, we award you points if you make us laugh, and we bury the crap out of you if you don't. Different consequences include, but are not limited to, Triple H burying you, Kevin Dunn finding you tiresome, and my personal favorite is Don West swimming in a bunch of brown paper bag specials. We've had a bunch of them. Longtime listeners understand. So basically, we alternate. Each host takes a game each week, and then y'all get a chance to make us laugh. Because it's my birthday this weekend, the game I came up with was you get to pick a fictional character from any medium as long as I'm a fan of that medium. And that's going to be the fun part here, to see what you guys came up with. You get 50 points for the fun of the character, and then another 50 points because I wanted to tell you a horrible gift they brought me for my birthday. The gimmick is that you brought them to the party, too, so you will be responsible for these crappy gifts. So for you guys want to play, we're experimenting with a Google Doc format, but what we generally do is we just play the game in our Facebook group. So make sure you join Club Kayfabe, Home of True Wrestling Fans, so you can participate in the game each and every week. Now, we are wrapping up for the year, so you guys can still play. You won't be eligible for a victory or anything like that at this point. But you can still play, make us laugh, and of course, every calendar year, we wipe the slate clean. So, please, by all means, still come in and get a feel for the game and join us. It's everybody's, for our longtime listeners, it's everybody's favorite segment, and it really is my favorite segment too, so... This is where we interact with you guys, so please, interact with us back. Play the game. Have fun. Have fun, damn it.
Alrighty.
Alright, I'm ready.
So, with that said, your first fictional character coming to the party is Goku.
Oh, Goku came to my party. Alright.
Alright. Nice. And what did he bring? Well, he was going to bring sensu beans, but Goku forgot him in the bathroom. Damn it, Kakarot.
Damn it, Kakarot! Son of a bitch. That's a good reference to what just happened on Dragon Ball Super, too. Dude, seriously. Okay, like, I'm really bad at forgetting stuff other than my wallet, cell phone, and keys. That's the only thing I never forget. I forget everything else, though. But if I am at home, I have a very bad habit of leaving my cell phone in the bathroom. Because alright, who poops in 2018 without their phone?
Nope.
Me, because my phone don't do anything special.
Okay, well, there you go. But seriously, like, I always put it on the sink, and it's always in the same spot on the sink, too. It's right on that corner, like, nearest to the toilet. And I can't tell you how many times I will go back downstairs, and I'll be like, where's my phone? Be like, let me guess. And it'll have been, like, 3 hours since I crapped, and it's still there. So, my God, I suck at this. So that is full points.
That is full points to me.
Gee, really? Gee, really? That was Glenn's entry? I never would have guessed. All right. I'm also going to try to write down who got points and everything to make it easier for you guys.
I am writing it down in this log.
That's fair. That's fair, because I can't go and get the copy and paste stuff, so you'll have to send it to me anyway.
All right. Our next one is going to be Rose from episode 8.
Oh, okay. Well, like I said, I didn't have to be a fan of the character. I just had to be a fan of where they were from.
And what are they bringing? An electroshock prod.
Why? Why'd she bring a shock prod? I'm spacing on the Last Jedi reference that I feel like I should be getting.
It's like the first scene she's in, she shocks Finn with one.
Oh, that's right. There we go. See, I'm thinking more towards the end of the movie. All right, that's pretty funny. She does shock him with a prod. You know what? All right, you want to know what I thought of? All I thought of was Rose sliding into the ring and shocking Goldberg with the prod so Kevin Nash could jackknife him.
Jesus Christ.
Remember? Remember when Goldberg jobbed to a fucking cattle prod? That's how the streak ended, ladies and gentlemen. Give that points.
That is points to Dan Peck.
Oh, you guys were the first two, of course.
This no longer says blah, 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 blah. Anyway, our next fictional character is Remy from Disney's Ratatouille.
Aw, I love that movie.
And what are they bringing? A 4-course birthday dinner with a 3-tiered chocolate birthday cake with raspberry filling for dessert.
Insert Homer Simpson drool here. That is definite points, because thank you, because now I don't have to cook. My wife doesn't have to cook either.
That is points to Tom Dickinson.
Gee, the chef came up with the Remy reference. What a shocker. That was a good one too.
But Tom's bald. What is his rat manipulating?
You don't want to know. Maybe he doesn't keep the rat in the hat.
Oh, it messes with his ball hair.
Next. Fictional character is Bender.
Oh, yes.
And what's he bringing? You guessed it. Blackjack and hookers.
Damn right he's bringing blackjack and hookers. So forget the birthday party then? I could just see Bender showing up with an entourage of hookers and then just pulling out a blackjack table from his compartment. All right, Annie up. That's going to be your first earmark.
That is your first earmark. Oops, not 1,010 points.
No.
That is an earmark to Randy Moyer.
Yeah.
Shut up, baby. I